Hello, ladies and gents. Hey, Lung Crusher here. Just wanted to do a quick um, post whitetail season, sort of. We still got the late season that we have here, but that being said, just wanted to come at you and just let you know that there are always days that you just stuff you forget, old dogs, even been hunting for a long time, that you forget kind of the basics. And just wanted to come out and kind of let you know what screw ups I had this year, that you know you're not alone. Even being an old dog, and talking to other people about what do's and don'ts out in the field, things to remember, things to check, that we still tend to forget. And so I just wanted to share a couple of mine from this year. It was just one of those years, man, that you get out there and you think you got all your bases covered, and you're like, I can't even believe that I just did that. Um, and so first was up in Michigan and doing a whitetail hunt. I go every year. Um, same spot. Pretty much always successful with the guys that I hunt with. We've never come out, empty-handed. Not everybody gets something, but we certainly don't ever not get something. So this year, I was running. It was a slugs, shotgun slug hunt. Again, same thing. Every year, nothing different. And I had picked up some slugs, and I, like I said before, I've got a Remington 870. The gun goes bang every time you pull the trigger, and never had any issues with it. So this year, I decided, well, I'm just gonna grab some slugs and go. Now, in my previous video, I uh, kind of talked about patterning your gun, knowing what ammo you put in, knowing what your shotgun's going to do. And so I failed to take my gun to the range and or look at the ballistics on the box, and just threw them in there and decided, what, I'm fine out to probably a good 100 yards and in. Didn't think anything about it. And so I had a shot on a deer. I ranged it, which leads me to the second mistake. I did not change my rangefinder from compensation to line of sight, from archery. And so I ranged it, and I thought, okay, I'm at about 65 yards, which I felt very comfortable, taking a shot at. But what happened was, it ranged, um, a basically a pussy willow across this pond, not the actual deer. And so as I'm watching the deer, it's slowly kind of following this pond. I thought, I'm going to wait for her to get a little closer. There's no reason to rush. I was being patient. Um, and then she kind of quartered away, and I thought, I need to take a shot, or I'm not gonna have an option. So I went in and squeezed one off. Um, Completely missed, apparently, which is fine. People miss. It is what it is. I'm not using a scope. I'm not using a rifled barrel. Um, but that being said, squeezed one off, and she just kind of trotted off. And I thought, oh my God, I can't believe that I missed that deer. And so days ends, no big deal. Didn't think really a whole lot about it, which again leads to the next mistake: was, why didn't I look at my box and see my bullet drop? Why didn't I look at my rangefinder to make sure that that was still dialed in. There was no damage to it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Went out the next day, had another opportunity. Same thing. Squeezed one off, thought it was well within, um, you know, 75 yards. And the deer dropped. I thought, hey, there you go. I got him. Great. Nice little 8 point. And then it got up and proceeded to walk off. So I couldn't believe it. I was just like, this buck has got like Kevlar on. So it was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Anyway, was still scratching my head, just not understanding what was going on. Well, so at lunch, started talking to my buddies about it, and was telling the story. Couldn't believe it. I'm like, what is actually happening here? And so I look at the box, and it drops. The slugs dropped 7 inches. I'm sorry, 6 inches at I believe 70 yards, 12 inches at like 100. And so that explained a lot, because I was not even remotely close to hitting either one of those deer. I was shooting way below them. That being said, that the rest of the hunt goes, and I had no other option, or no other chances to take a shot. So um, there you go. Make sure that your rangefinder is line of sight and not angle compensated. Make sure you know the ballistics on your round. Again, two new person mistakes that even us old dogs forget about checking. So just want to bring that scenario with you, or to you, and let you know that we still make those mistakes, and you're not alone. So don't think that, oh my god, I can't believe I'm the only person on the planet that would forget to check both of those items. Then I get home and I thought, I need to put some meat in the freezer. So I'm sitting in my tripod, and a doe comes out just about 32 yards, and I had already had my arrow knocked. I was ready to go. Planning ahead, thinking this is going to be a no-brainer. I had some lighted knocks in. And I don't know what made me think about it, but I looked down at my arrow, and my fletchings are torn. I don't know when it happened. Probably, shooting, getting ready for the season. Didn't pay any attention to it. Again, should have always check your arrows before you go. I just screwed on a broadhead, ran out, jumped in the stand, didn't think anything of it. So I unnock that arrow as quietly as I can, and I knock another one. And of course, she heard that and was gone. And so I did not get a shot off. Now, maybe I could have taken that shot and it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Might have been fine, but maybe not. And so I didn't want to take that risk of injuring the animal, completely missing the animal. And so that was my choice, was to unnock and try to knock another one as quietly as I could. And clearly that didn't work out very well. So anyway, ladies and gents, that I just wanted to kind of bring those two to you and just let you know, man, that once again, be prepared, check your equipment, know before you go what your ballistics are, check your arrows before you put them in your quiver, and walk out to the stand or walk out in the mountain, and be prepared, more prepared. So rookie mistakes, it happens. It is what it is. I can't change it. But just wanted to share that with you. That again, things happen. Don't beat yourself up. Just learn from them, move on, keep getting out there, and fill that freezer. So that being said, um, this was a great new year. I'm ready to start off 2023. I'll be out doing the late season archery, and hopefully filling some tags, at least one. That's all I'm worried about is getting one in the freezer, and maybe two. Who knows? But it is what it is. But have a great new year. Looking forward to bringing some more stuff to you guys. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. And we'll be back with Travis for some more podcast with Smash or Pass podcast. Check out his YouTube as well, Apex Predator Outdoors. He's got some great content as well, and we will holler at you on the next one.